Good morning or evening, friends. How is everybody doing? This is JP with Wise Guys Gaming, and I want to show you guys a little bit more here, Devora. A little bit more Devora. I enjoy playing Devora. I think she is actually a very interesting and compelling character. Just one single problem. That's that a lot of her moves just ain't great. Normals, specials, they're just not great. But they are good, particularly right now, because A, there may be a patch coming soon, or coming eventually, that helps buff Devora, and B, people don't really know what to expect. Most tier lists have Devora listed at near the bottom, and so right now is a good time to play her, because if you're playing Devora, don't nobody know what you're about to do. This dude has no idea. And honestly, most of what I get a lot of mileage in is this right here. Go low, go high. Go low, go high. Now, I wish she was able to combo more from her high, even if it was on a counter. But she's not. You can combo on the low. You can get a lot of combos on the low. You just got to be careful because it's kind of slow. It is a neat hit confirm because you can't do the follow-up unless the initial hits. Unless the initial move connects. So by that I'm saying, if you press back 3, that right there, when she takes that little step forward and uses the tendril or the leg to jab low, if you don't connect with that, whether it be a block or a hit, it doesn't. You can't do the follow up which just skims across here. That was pretty good. I wish I could do that more consistently. That actually leads to a brutality. And that move comes out pretty well. But yeah, you can't just throw out the back 3 and then hope the 4 connects. The back 3 has to hit something, whether it be a block or a hit. And a lot of times, I don't know if people know that or not, but a lot of times people will block the back 3 and then not block the 4. I think the more people that play Devora, the more you're going to see people, the more people play Devora, the more you're going to see people starting to block that 4. Problem is, if you wait for the 4 to come out and it never comes out, you make yourself vulnerable to a mix-up. The best thing Devora has right now, in my opinion, is her forward 1-3. So that's going to be forward front punch to front kick. It combos, or it cancels in the combo. You can connect pretty much any special move off of it. It's good for when they're in the air because it's only 2 hits. It does not cause a knockdown. It keeps the opponent in the air, or it keeps the opponent on the ground, which helps you to be able to string together better moves and combos. As you see, I am back to doing my mercies. Forget that dude. I'm doing my mercies simply because that gives you a better opportunity to learn the character. I don't know if I'm the only person that's having this, but the Combat League thing, the date just keeps saying like, it's gonna be ready in 22 days. And then you go back and it's like, it'll be ready in 27 days. Then you go back and it's like, it'll be ready in 15 days, 30 days. So I don't know what the Combat League thing is, so I just keep doing rank sets. Right now, I don't think rank sets really mean anything. It's not for me. Maybe that's why I don't get anything special with my combat. With my combat-y cast, you know. So, or my Combat League, because I'm not doing well enough on my ranked sets. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But that's what we're doing. We're just kind of getting in playing around. I did not win a lot with Devora in playing these games. I did have one. This is one guy that was apparently pretty impressed with my Devora. I appreciated that. There was another guy that I'll also show. I may not do commentary because he talked the whole time. And I think it's good to just show that the character has some strengths. You just gotta take the time to find it. That is a very far-reaching move that goes into combo. I can't get a super move to connect after it. I think there's some things I want to try, because I think I'm working too hard to not get moves. So I'm gonna try some things to make sure that I'm not inadvertently like messing myself up. Overhead, low, overhead. Messed up my grab. Nope. All right. A lot of if you can get momentum going, you put people on basically a 50-50 on the ground. Are you gonna go low or are you gonna go high? I think honestly that you could probably do quick rise, or they could probably do quick rise with their punch or uppercut or whatever, and kind of ruin my day if I'm trying to go low or high. But maybe not. I'm not 100% certain because she does have some really good range on it. And if you don't do anything, then they're sitting up. That being said, Devora does not have, in my opinion, a lot of great combo potential. And so, I mean, even if you catch somebody slipping, it's not really going to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of catching somebody slipping if you're not going to be able to deal any damage at all? And you can. You just kind of really need to burn meter to deal damage with her. And even then, it's not like... I talked about this last time I had a Devora video. There was a guy that was I was talking to that was trying to get me to, or not trying to get me, but he was trying to see if you could get 300 damage with Devora, preferably without burning 2 meter. And I barely found 300 damage with Devora while burning 2 meter. Now in the corner, of course, you have far more options. But I was trying to find something that was nice and viable outside of the corner because she doesn't have a lot of corner, at least from what I've seen, or at least how I play her, she does not appear to have a lot of corner push. So, I mean, if you get pushed into the corner, you can do that back 3 into 4 and hit and skitter along the ground to the other side. That's beneficial. That takes you out of the corner and puts your opponent in the corner. But even then, I mean, that has to hit. They can't block. If they block, you can get punished. And she just doesn't have a lot to me that seems like a good way to get your opponent, let's kind of bully your opponent to where you want him to be in the corner. Imagine getting kind of close. Nice combo from him. You probably should have just comboed into fatal blow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tried to hit it. Her fatal blow has pretty good range too. Am I gonna do the stuff on the ground? The bubbly stuff? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, boy! You don't want it. Sometimes it's what you gotta do, man. That should be game. Why didn't I just go to fatal blow? Tried to give that round away. I gave that round away, but he didn't want it. It's a pretty good move too, though. I'm gonna make another video as far as tips on things to do. That's one of the tips I think people should do. I think people are a little too discouraged, too protective of their fatal blow, myself included apparently. And so the best thing to do is to use that. Remember that your fatal blow is a tool and a resource. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I would just say don't hold it too long. And check out my video when it comes up, and I will tell you more about what I mean. I'll try to have that up probably sometime today or tomorrow. We'll see. I make no promises to you people. Just because I don't want to lie. See how I turned that from bad to me to bad to you. Trying to keep some distance. Not too much. I don't want him to be able to run through his offense. Got a little more lag spike here. I really just don't want him to be able to run through his offense, because I know if he does, that's going to be a problem. I did call my fireflies back home. They were swarming him, ready to murder. But I don't want him to be able to just kind of get in and run his offense, because the instant he does, I'm in trouble. Kind of like now. And I say I'm in trouble because I simply just don't have enough to keep up with it. Like, I just don't.
Round 2. Fight.
I can play good defense, but I don't know that her attacks are really, other than a few pokes, like little pressing normals. I don't know that any of her attacks are really good enough to keep up with somebody who's got the speed of Noob and has the options. Noob has a lot of options that hit, that go low, that continue combos. Like, he's got a lot of options. Time to bring it back, baby. Time to bring it back, baby. Don't forget that basic throw is back throw. Most people that throw you will be holding toward you, so you can get that nice punish off. The basic throw, just going up and pressing throw, with the back throw. Come back, baby. That's what season we in. We in comeback season. Ooh, got punished. Mercy? Ah, oh, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. He hit me with that a lot, actually. Back throw. The reason I say it's back throw, if you keep seeing somebody do forward throw, you need to do either 2 or 4, I think. Because your front punch back, or your back punch back kick. If you see people doing back throw, it is 1 and 2, which is your front punch front kick. Most people do front throw because they're usually walking towards you when they're doing a throw. So it's just natural that it comes out of front throw. Devora, or not Devora, to throw people off, a lot of times it's really good to do back throw instead. Just because people ain't really ready for that. They're so used to seeing front throws that they're pressing the wrong button to try to stop it. And frankly, that's what you want. You want your opponent not knowing exactly what you're going to do, because it makes it that much harder to stop it. Come on, buddy. Ah! Really hoping he'd get hit by that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do the widow's kiss. Setting him up. Okay. I tried to set that up in such a way that widow's kiss was going to try to kill either way. It did not work like I wanted. Has he already given me mercy? I think he already has. Yeah, I think that's how we got here. But I appreciate him trying, you know. That was nice of him. And something he did not have to do. It was really kind of him to try. Alright. Running up on the 4th round? 4th round. In this 5-round set. Ah, son. Yeah, son. Yeah. That little move, her standing 3, that little thing where she hoists herself up on the back legs and does that little kick, it's not great. It's not. What it does do, if he starts with a low attack, a lot of times I can float over the low attack and punish him. Also, let me say this. I may just not have found them all. She's got some weak crushing blows in this version. And that stings. I do not like her crushing blows. And that's bad because crushing blows, to me, are the best way to... Matter of fact, I don't really like the crushing blows in the other one either because they require you to miss, like, weird parts. I think crushing blows are one of the things that make you good at this game. The 3 things I would say make you good at this game: learning how to use your fatal blow properly, learning how to use your crushing blows properly, and learning your blocks properly. Better yet, take out the fatal blow, and I would say your wake up options, crushing blows, and your block options. I think we have not seen the best people at this game yet. I know Sonic Fox is a beast, and I'm sure he will still be one of the best people in this game regardless. But when we start to see people understand block strings and get their timing better, you're going to start seeing people hit flawless block a lot more. And not only hit flawless block, but plan to hit flawless block and then break through the attack portion. Or break through your opponent's attack / turn by hitting them with that reversal attack. So you're basically getting a parry out of the system, just by simply knowing what your opponent, kind of getting an idea of what your opponent's about to do. I think that is tremendous, and as time goes on, you will discover that that's what makes the best people. The best fighters in this game are going to be people who can use and abuse that flawless block system. Guaranteed. It's just going to take time to get there. Kind of like with Street Fighter 3, you had the parries, and then you saw Daigo parry an entire super, and you're like, oh my god, that's so sick. So I feel like you're going to find somebody who's able to use a flawless block on a bunch of stuff, and then punish with a really sweet attack. And you're going to start to see that more and more, and the more you start to see that, the more you're going to start to see people get better at the game. I think crushing blow is what people are kind of focused on right now. And that's good, because you have to have your offense. You have to know what you're going to do, have your offense established. A lot of things to think about with crushing blow, but people who understand their character's crushing blow and understand the best way to get the most out of them, those are people who are doing well now. That's why I think it's such a neat idea that they added the trick to the crushing blows, where you can hold it until it does exactly what you want it to do before it comes out. So if your uppercut is your crushing blow, they've got it set to where you can either hit them with the uppercut, or you can hold the uppercut button, or hold 2, and then get your crushing blow. Either way is fine. Just, you still have to determine the requirements, but you know. Let him back up. Could have tied it 2-2 there. It's fine though. We have to win this right quick. Low, high. Yeah.
Finish her.
I'm not sure what killed me there. Really not sure what killed me there, but it sucks. That's cool though. Uh-oh. Shit, but caught me with the screen. That'll be about it. There'll be more to come. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out. Keep your head on the swivel for what we got coming next. On what? I'll put up another Devora match. Let's see what that guy had to say. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.